Hey, welcome to our Power is Within Monday Mini Challenge series. If you've been following along on these challenges, then you know that this month's theme is awareness and presencing. So we are exploring various techniques to bring us back into the present moment and be more aware. Last week, we focused on using our breath to be more present. Breath is life, and it is such a wonderful tool. I'd love to hear how that experience went for you. And how did it compare to orienting? Do you find one more supportive than the other, or just does it depend on the circumstance and where you are at or what you're doing during the day? Remember, you can join the Facebook group so that we can keep in touch and share our experiences and support one another along the way. Not to mention, my hope for the Facebook group is that it's a place to connect where you can request guests or specific topics for the podcast. If you aren't on Facebook, no worries. You can leave me a voice memo on my website, ourpoweriswithin.com, so that I can hear your voice and still have the opportunity to connect with you. With all that said, our technique this week for presencing and being aware is to savor the moments. The greatest part about this experience is that we already all have moments every day throughout the day. It's just up to you to decide which ones you're going to choose to savor and slow down time. Maybe it's when you're sitting down outside in the morning under the sunlight, sipping your morning coffee or tea, and you really just slow down and notice how incredible every sip tastes and feels in your mouth. Or maybe it's while you're out taking a walk and you really savor the contrast of the warm sunshine on a brisk day. Or maybe you're sitting with your friend and you guys are just having this beautiful connection and there's laughter in the air and you hit pause to really savor that moment, to savor that laughter and that rich connection that you're experiencing. These are all fabulous opportunities to savor a moment, but I want to also challenge us on another level. I wonder if we can also practice savoring things that we don't normally love. Maybe you're not a fan, like me, of doing dishes, and we could begin to pause or just slow down time while doing dishes rather than rushing through. Because if you're anything like me, you might rush through things that you don't like as much. I do that all the time. I rush through the tasks and chores that I don't care about or like. But I think I'm going to challenge myself, and I encourage you to also challenge yourself this week. Slowing down, not rushing, but really being with the experience and finding what's good still in it. What are the things and the aspects that we can savor in these moments? Maybe as we're doing the after dinner dishes, we can sense the warm water and how it feels as it flows over our hands and around our skin of our hands. Maybe it's noticing the way the suds feel or the texture of the sponge. Let's just see what happens if we can even savor these moments that we normally don't love. Slow down time and just focus on the good aspects of life. That is our mini challenge for the week. If you have any questions, you need any support, or you have any suggestions, you always know where to find me. And on a side note, I want to share a fun tidbit from a challenge from last month. It was the Change of Direction Challenge, and I have to say it really, really supported me. It couldn't have come at a better time. I had mentioned before that me and Coco were changing up our walk routine, and I was practicing going down different blocks right when I implemented this challenge. But this week, I've even challenged myself to pack her stroller into the car and just go completely new places. We've walked over the bridge, we've walked along the river, we've walked through some parks, and oh my gosh, it has been incredibly refreshing for my soul, and I can only imagine Coco's as well. There's been probably so many new smells for her, and there's been so many new views for me, and different experiences, and different faces, and people, and smiles. Oh, it's been really wonderful. And I wonder if any of these challenges have had that much impact for you. And have you continued practicing any of them over these past, let's say, 6 weeks now, because of the value you were receiving? I just want you to know that when I come up with these challenges, I am right there beside you, there for me as much as they are an invitation for you to join in as well. I get to have the magic from these experiences and witness the magic that's possible right alongside you. So I just want to say thanks for joining me. If you are out there and you are joining in, thank you. And remember, if you share your experiences on social media or in our Facebook group, your name does get entered into a drawing for an end of the month prize. In the meantime, please have so much fun, and until next time, make this week so great.